What's up, Bug Squad? It's your boy Master Beetle here, and I've got ourselves this little reveal video. Now, I know these Mecha Connie cards have been spoiled for a while now, but I wanted to just collect my thoughts and give you guys my personal take on the new support. Now, I know you're going to notice something that I haven't included in this little picturette, the machining support cards that were also reviewed. I'm going to do that in a separate video because I feel like just have two separate videos where like machinings and like how this support affects them and what they do and how it's like whether or not it's good for the game. So I wanted to go over Darkface support as a whole for itself. So these are the support cards for Darkface in general that were revealed for Awakening Zoo set. Now first you have the GR. Now what the GR does, if I can see here, what's its name again? Toxin Sickle Mutant Deity Overwhelm. Now what your girl Overwhelm does is act once per turn, Counterblast 1, flip anything up, and you draw a card for each one of your opponent's rested rear guards. And then if they have one or less rested rear guards, or rear guards in general, that is, it gains +1 critical and +1 drive. And then it has a Generation Break 3 Dark Device. All your units gain +2k for each one of your opponent's face down damage. Now this is a really good card for the Gridora deck. Not only because what Gridora does, it's like focusing in on making sure your opponent can't call anything, limiting their amount of attacks, just like basically like Opterandus deck. So I really like this card for the Gridora deck. Also, I like it for Mecha Colony in general, just for the fact that it's a solid card that lets you draw, and if your opponent isn't calling that many units onto the board, for the simple fact that it's not GB2, you could catch them slipping and be like, okay, you didn't call any units. You only have one unit on board. I'm going to first stride plus a crit and drive. So this is going to force your opponent to call a board early game. At least some form of at least a combination of two rear guards. So the GR is very solid. I really like it. And I think it's very good for Mecha Colony as a whole. Anyways, now going on to Evil Governor Gridora. Now this is the deck in the Zoo Booster that's being supported in general. This is the new direction / new deck Darkface is going in. Unfortunately, in the set, Darkface doesn't appear to be from what the support looks like. It's going to be all geared towards Gridora, not Darkface. So all the support's being geared towards Gridora, hence the GR working very well with Gridora and her on-ride / stride skill. Her on-ride / stride skill is Vanguard. Once per turn, Counterblast 1, when it's placed on Vanguard, or when you stride, choose one of your opponent's columns, and they cannot call rear guards to that column. And then its other skill is GB1 of your Vanguard, Soul Blast 1. At the start of your ride phase, I believe, you countercharge one of your opponent, chooses a damage, and they puts it face down. So basically, like, I really like what Gridora does. It basically Opterandus deck, like I was saying, instead of trying to control the units in a worse Link Joker type of way, we're just going to make it, okay, you can't call in general. So we're going to make a whole column where you can't call. And then my turn comes around, I'm going to be able to countercharge and deny you counterblast that you need for your deck. So I really like it. It's a different type of control that I didn't expect Mecha Colony to be going in at all. I'm really glad that our clan was the clan that got this type of control, messing with your opponent's resources. I really like that they didn't just make a whole new clan about that. But anyways, Gridora is a really solid card. I'm glad we got her, and it's going to be a very good deck coming out of the gate. I can see that just from the GR and from her triple rare. And now, support grade 3 for Gridora is Intimidating Mutant King, Darkface Achilles. Now, I was kind of disappointed in Darkface Achilles, but realizing it's just a support card for Gridora, and not hence the second grade 3 for Darkface in itself, the old OG Darkface. Darkface Achilles is a good card. It's a good card, but not a good Vanguard. Its skill is Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. It's placed on Vanguard or Rear Guard. You choose one of your opponent's units, and all the units in that column cannot stand. So basically, like stun a column. And then its continuous VG/rearguard skill Gb2 is when this unit attacks. It's Dark Device first off. When this unit attacks, it's gonna gain plus 10k, and your opponent cannot intercept. So basically, he self-enables himself, making sure that even though they should have just given it so that the units couldn't intercept in the first place, but whatever. He's basically just a 21k swinger by himself, which is not bad. In all honesty, considering before the set, Mega Colony in general couldn't make decent numbers for anything. So I'm really glad we got a beef up in that respect. We're probably going to play this at maybe like a 2 of or 3 of in the Gridora deck. I'm not sure yet. We're just going to have to see what else comes our way. I'm really excited for the support, if you guys can't tell already. Anyways, going on to the 10k grade 2s. Now, these 10k grade 2s that they're doing, I like them. They're pretty solid. What's his name again? Lighthorn Mutant Dangerous Horn. Now, Lighthorn Mutant Dangerous Horn has a Vanguard and Rearguard on-call skill. Reveal a card with Darkface in its name, or if you have a Darkface Vanguard, or it's going to gain minus 5k for the turn, until the end of turn. And then it has a continuous Rearguard skill that, I don't think it's Dark Device, it's just if you have a grade 4, Darkface Vanguard, you gain, and your opponent has 1 or less standing units, it gains plus 6k. So it's a pretty good card. It swings 16k by itself, given a 7k booster behind it. It's gonna swing for 23 cross-ride numbers. Not that that's relevant, but just that it can swing for 23 by itself in a column is really nice. Just another standalone attacker for the deck, which is really good. And then we have Bulg Wasp. What's this guy's full name again? I forget. Black Spear Mutant Bulg Wasp. Now, Black Spear Mutant Bulg Wasp has a Generation Break 1 auto skill, Dark Device. When it's placed on rear guard, it gains, let's see, if your opponent has no standing units, then gain plus 2k, I believe. And then, if your opponent has 2 or more face down damage, he's going to gain plus 5k. So he could swing for 16 by himself, which is really nice. Having another beater, but it's only for the turn, which sucks. But it's a good 16k beater by himself. Again, put a card behind that, it's going to be swinging for 23. So again, we have more standalone attackers, and then we have Overwhelm that's going to boost up your units even more. So the deck is going into a more beef up scenario of, okay, you're not going to be able to do anything, but then again, the cards in your hand, they're going to be used for guarding. You're not being able to call, and you're not going to be able to use your rear guard combos. And rear guards you do have on board are going to be stunned. So this deck I like the direction that this deck is going in. It's very interesting. I can't wait to see what other strides they have in store, or like other G-Guardians, for that matter. Anyway, the last of the Darkface support that they've revealed is Bad Luck Star. Now, Bad Luck Star is a card that has the auto ability of Soul Blast 1. It's placed on rear guard. If your opponent has 3 or more rested units, draw a card. And this is a really good card. It's a solid draw card. I'm not sure if it's going to get played in Gridora or not. I think it's a solid draw card just for the simple fact that Overwhelm punishes them for not having enough rear guards, but then again, it pluses off of them having rear guards. And so, essentially, Bad Luck Star does the same thing. You plus off of them having rear guards. Now, that seems to be where the draw power is. I'm not sure if we're going to get any more draw power or countercharge engine. I don't know. This is just my initial thoughts and reaction on the Darkface support in general. That seems to be all going to be geared towards Gridora. So Gridora is going to be its own deck, and then the second deck is probably going to be Machinings, obviously. Anyways, guys, this is just my quick little thoughts on the new cards. I like what's coming out. I can't wait to see what else is going to be going. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And check out the Crime Syndicate Discord. We're going to be posting spoilers, the Mega Colony spoilers, tips, deck ideas, and if you want to just like fight me on area, I'll be there. Ask me any questions. So yeah, that's it, guys, and peace.